Greetings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mushtaq Memon, Professor Emeritus and Diplomate of the American College of Theriogenologists. We are going to start a series of videos on my area of specialization, which is theriogenology. Now, what is theriogenology? It's a kind of very strange term for many people, especially for our clients, the animal owners. This is very, very difficult for them to understand what it is. It is really a clinical veterinary specialization that deals with the reproductive system of the male as well as female, whether it's normal or abnormal, all comes under this umbrella of theriogenology. Now, it goes back to ancient Greek, where therio means beast or animal. Gen comes from genesis or creation, and ology means more like study of. It's really a study of the reproduction of animals, essentially. Some people use in different ways. I have seen that people using, say, veterinary gynecology, which really doesn't fit there. And if you again go back on the same roots, gyno means woman, not animal. So in the same way, if you look at the andrology, so when people say veterinary andrology, it doesn't fit really well because andro means man, not male. So I think it depends on the preference. I guess I prefer to stay, with theriogenology. Our closest term would be, other terms which people are using like animal reproduction. Some people even call it reproductive medicine. But theriogenology, again, covers all that discipline. So, essentially, a theriogenologist is a veterinarian who has a special training in it, which also deals with the medicine and surgery of the system. So then the person who specializes in this area is called theriogenologist. So theriogenologist obviously has to have some kind of veterinary degree. It depends on which country you graduated from. Here in the United States and many other countries, they call them Doctor of Veterinary Medicine or having a degree of DVM. Some countries have called Bachelor in Veterinary Sciences, others called, VMD. So all these are probably very similar background and trainings. And then one has to, after graduation, have at least a year of internship or veterinary private practice experience. Then you apply for residency training, which takes about 2 to 3 years. And then you sit in very comprehensive examination. And if you pass that, then you become a diplomate of American College of Theriogenologists. We have a sister organization in Europe, and they prefer to call it European College of Animal Reproduction. And we shouldn't confuse these diplomate status with research trainings like master's and PhD. Many of us have additional degrees of this kind, master's or PhD, but really this is essentially a research-based degrees, whereas the diplomate is more clinical-based training. Now, there are many branches of theriogenology, as you can see here listed, including advanced reproductive technologies, or ART, some people call it, in-vitro fertilization, embryo transfer, and artificial insemination. Now, that's very interesting that we always call it AI, but now I'm careful about calling it AI because artificial intelligence is also, people are calling it AI. So just keep in mind in case if you have to explain to someone. Now, I will have a very detailed discussion on these topics, but on particular species, because theriogenology or reproduction is a system specialization. It's not a species specialization. So we'll take every species one at a time, like, cattle, horses, dog, sheep, goat, feline, all those topics, and we will talk about different aspects of diagnosis and treatment of different disorders, and up to some extent, even, reproductive management. But the big thing you will find in my upcoming presentations will be the case studies. So I will show you the real case studies that I've dealt with and how we were able to find solutions to those problems. So for instance, in canine, we'll go really in depth to discuss about the annual reproductive cycle, different breeding techniques, whether they're natural breeding or artificial insemination, and then how we can diagnose pregnancy, and then whelping or delivery process in the dog, and then again, obviously, diagnosis and treatment of various disorders. You will find out that our cat or feline are very different. Many people get this impression when we say dog and cat. Dog is not like a cat and cat is not like a dog. So we'll go again very, very in detail on many videos on these topics. Then we come to cattle, our bovine species. A lot of information available, but we will try to cover as many disciplines as we can, or subdisciplines, I should say, on the bovine. Equine, our horses are very, very unique species too. So we'll take male and female. We'll talk about the breeding soundness examination and problems, disorders of mare as well as the stallion. So I would really request you to send me some suggestions if you have any questions about the topics I just touched upon, and I will be more than happy to respond. I appreciate listening to me. Thank you. Bye-bye.